Alright, and welcome everyone. We will be playing Enter the Gungeon. I've fixed my audio. I've fixed everything, I think. I now realize, if I remember right, it was Buddy Simulator because even though I had the volume turned down way low on that, it was still loud, and I had to actually use the slider to turn that down, and I forgot to turn it back up. So I have like a bunch of Vampire Survivors that's going to be quiet. My original first playthrough of Enter the Gungeon is going to be quiet, and my playthrough of Evoland is super quiet, and that is my fault. I missed a setting. I recorded 2 weeks of content with it being super low. That being said, I fixed it. It's done. It should be all good now. And yeah, so we're gonna play Enter the Gungeon. And I kind of didn't realize this when I was playing my first playthrough of Enter the Gungeon, is that there is like a lot of bleed on, or I guess a bezel, or I don't know how to describe it. At least I think that's the case. Either way, I've zoomed it in. I don't know if that's gonna be correct, but we're gonna find out here when we start a game. So you'll see like it goes edge to edge. For me, there's actually quite a bit of like border here. And that might be under video, but I think if I went any bigger, I can't, because I always want, like, when I have it at home and I have a second monitor, fine. But right now I need to have it kind of with in window mode. Yeah, okay, so that did fix it. We're going to stick with the Marine. And yeah, so we're playing this today because Evoland was a much shorter game than I was expecting. I do know I have another game in Evoland, but maybe I'll play that later. There were things I liked about that game. There were things I disliked about that game. Wow, that looks so much better. That looks so much better, man. I wish I had clued into that fact earlier. Hold on, it looks so good. Alright, I'm like concentrating on these guys here. How have I managed to dodge all this? How did I get through that with my armor? See, like, I'm getting better. It's just taking practice. And it's gonna suck. Oh, that was on me. I'm like, why am I shooting this? This is a cramped room. This is a tricky room here. Yeah, that was on me. I shouldn't have taken the damage that I took. But yesterday, me and my husband, Brian, in case y'all didn't know, I'm very gay. I'm not like making that my personality or anything. It's just I'm reiterating in case anyone's confused, because sometimes the comments are wild. The comments people leave are like crazy. Like, I took crazy pills because I'm like, how, like, it was like, why rainbow flag? Like, because gay? So I'm being explicitly clear. I am trans. I know my voice probably confuses people because I don't suffer really much like distress from my voice. Maybe I should. I think maybe it would help other people more. I need to push the voice training, I know. But I'm gay. Well, you say, how are you gay? You say you're a woman, you're married to a man. I'm I want whatever this is. What is... Oh, he was an ammo box. That's fine. I don't have ammo anyway. I thought it might have been a key, and that was my main reason I was focusing on that guy. But yeah, so I have a husband. I'm pansexual. He's pan. And we have a good life together. I think there's a lot of repression in the world, and that's sad. You know, I'm worried things are getting worse in some cases. But I'm not worried about it. Anyway, long story short, we went and saw a Pink Floyd exhibit at a place here in Toronto, and I had a blast. I had a lot of fun. We don't have enough for the key anyway. Void Marshal. I don't know what Void Marshal is. Silencer. So yeah, I'm gay. I make no apologies for that. It's who I am. I'm not here to try to please you. And you don't have to do anything to please me. Let me say that. Like, I'm not looking for militant, like, acceptance or anything like that. Just, like, basically treat me like a human. Like, that's all. That's all we ever want, is to just treat everyone like a human. Treat everyone like a friend, you know. You know, I don't know you or your situation or what you grew up like. You know, I get there are repressive places in the world. You know, there's places where would be put to death for who I am, and that's fucked up. That's fucked up and scary. You know, I worry that some people, it might sound like hyperbole, but like some people kind of want that situation in America. Ugh! I try to avoid that guy. Needless to say, like, love yourself. People are deserving of love and kindness. You know, don't let your preconceptions talk to me. Write in the comments if you have genuine questions. You know, I'm a pretty open book when it comes to this sort of thing. Gosh, this guy's being difficult. Alright, that was on me. That was off to a good start too. So yeah, like, don't be a dick. Don't be a dick to people. Just love people. Love, like, the world's too short to like be caught up with hating people for who they are. Like like, it's a common frustration for me is, like, I think things could go better if we just kind of loved and accepted one another. Yeah, I'm spilling all your apples all over the floor. Ah! Jeez. There we go. So, just take a moment and then again, like, Like things are tough enough in the world. Like I guess maybe that's it. Like things are already tough enough for a lot of us. Like it would be helpful if we just kind of didn't like got over our own shit and like were nice to one another. Maybe that's it. Just oh, I did not see this ghost here. Ugh. There we go. That hit was my fault. I came in here because I thought this was a like one either like the shop or the boss room. Let's go up here. Okay, so that's the boss room. All right, well, easy enough. I do enjoy this game. It's a lot of fun. It's dumb how much fun I have with this. Alright, so this should be the shop. What do we have? Gun Knight Greaves and 2 keys. Well, I haven't found any chests, but there's still a lot to explore. So, I'm curious about these. I will buy these depending on what chests there are in this level. But we're going to keep exploring. We're going to go down into this one and see where that takes me. I really like this game. I'm so glad I tried it. Who's in here? Anything in here? Is this just a big old dumb empty room? Alright. Just a big old dumb empty room. We'll come here? Go down maybe? There's really no... No penalty for doing that, right? Wow. Can't aim to save my life. Okay. So there's chests there. I really enjoyed this game. I've had a ton of fun playing it. Now I feel like it's always risky when you go exploring like this. Because it's like risk reward. Like I can farm some health, I can farm some gold, but the risk is I take damage and end up in a worse position than had I not done it. Like I know where the boss is, so I could visit the shop, grab a few items. You know, there's only one chest so far, so what if that's the only chest in this? Alright, there's another chest. So I have 1 key. And then that leaves the question of, do I buy these boots that I don't know? I'm assuming it's a passive of some sort. Ugh. Yeah, how did I avoid that? I'm glad I don't have camera because you would have seen me like making some weird panicked faces. So yeah, I have enough for either the 2 chests and the greaves, or just the greaves? I'm interested in taking the greaves because that's a new item. The chest are question marks, although I assume there's a better gun in there. I want to see what these are. Greaves. Armor every floor. Is that it? Just a passive of like there's more armor on every floor? The Greaves of the Aimless Knight Cormont. The Aimless Knight appeared in the Gungeon as a challenge born more out of curiosity than regret. Despite his skill, this rendered his failure inevitable. Wow, that fills me with confidence, seeing as I just bought them. And I do not have enough for another key. So, we will open one of these. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You. Because they're both gray chests, so I assume it'll be essentially the same. What are you? Medkit Hills. I will take that over an ammo drop or something like that because, well, we're at the boss. I don't have a second gun, so having a heal, I just need to remember to press spacebar when I'm getting low on health. That was on me. I messed up that roll to dodge. I cannot seem to get the hang of that one. Spacebar. Wow, alright, yeah, full health. I'll take that. I'm getting lucky on these dodges here. Wow, I took a bunch of hits there when I had been doing so well. Well, it's do or die time for me. Hey, let's go. Whew! I did not think I was going to pull that off. Take that. We'll take that. A little bit more health would have been nice. We'll take an RPG. We'll save that for second boss. Oh, it was just the RPG on it. That's all. Woo! That was intense. Hey, you're looking pretty beat up. Want a break and come back later? I can save? Save and quit. No, this time. Not this time. Talking button. Oh, okay, so there is a save. Good luck down below. I did not know that. So you can save, but only after a boss. Or if maybe you see him in the level, maybe? Gungeon Chamber 2. Oof. Alright, that got the adrenaline going because I did not expect to pull that off. Can I not kill this guy? Alright, I see. He is those bats on the inside. And it just takes a bunch of hits on him. I'm not hiding, you're hiding. Oh, and these guys... things bounce. Oy. Is that everyone? Alright. That was a tough room. I think I got it lucky to get out of there with the damage I did get. Man. These rooms get harder and harder as time goes on. Like trying to look in like more than one spot. Wow, I'm only one hit away. And no health there. Jeez, like just two super tough rooms in a row. I'll take these guys any day. Oh, what hit me? Ah, annoying. A trap? Oh, shoot. I didn't see that. Well, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little early to be ending it. But I am going to end it only because it is lunchtime and I am hungry. So you'll have to forgive me on doing a slightly shorter video for this. I do like this game. I am so in on this game. I like this game just as much as I liked Vampire Survivors. Even though it's very different, I'm in on it. But anyway, if you've watched this far, please consider coming and subscribing. At the very least, I will take your sub. Because it helps. It helps me out so much. I'm making the push for 1,000. It's a long road to 1,000. I'm not like, I guess the ultimate goal is to eventually monetize my channel, but like, for me, that's just this far off, long, drawn out, impossible thing that might take a while to reach. But with your subscription, I can get there faster. Anyway, please consider coming and subscribing. It really helps me out. Hug somebody today. Tell somebody you love them. Like as Kit Boga would say, you matter. You are important, and you offer something to the world. Whether everyone has a positive, you just gotta have those conversations. If you don't like me, that's fine. I get it. You're not gonna go through the world liking everybody. Neither will I. I just think the world is already pretty tough, and when we fight each other, it only gets tougher. But if we kind of work together, we can really make some things happen. So yeah, goodbye everyone. Have a good evening, have a good night, and I hope to see you tomorrow. See, I like that. That sounds so much better than goodbye. Forget I said goodbye. Have a good night, have a good evening, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Bye everyone.